Hello, good people. My name is Wanjiru Gibingji.
And my name is James Njuguna.
And we are back
again to show you a very interesting project that we've done here in Thika Greens Phase 1. So I think it's time that you also realize that now we are serious with giving you or displaying or showing you content back to back, and we hope we can be able to keep up. Yes.
So we love having you into our space.
Yes.
And karibuni,
subscribe. Let's grow these channels. Turn on that notification button so that every time we upload a video, you're able to see it.
Yeah. So come, let's make interior design fun and engaging.
Good. Right about here, this is our entrance. And there are a few things we did with the entrance. We introduced ionic pillars on the side, and we introduced our focal wall, our this beautiful detail. So what do we have in this wall?
So we have, of course, this downlighter to illuminate the space.
Yeah.
You guys should see it at night. Oh,
yes.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
It's a blend of white ruby and river stones. Yeah. So this was just to make sure that we have a very interesting and very warm entrance, or because this is not a foyer.
No, it's not.
Yeah, so it's a front porch. Let's just call it the front porch. Yeah, a very interesting front porch where you have something very enticing, and as you will see as you're watching this video, you will realize we've used it somewhere on the inside.
Yes.
So stay tuned. You will not believe how we've applied it also on the inside.
So I believe this is a very important space because it sets the mood and the standards for the entire house.
Yes.
So never overlook the importance of your entrance. They get insight into how you are as a person.
Yes.
Oh, this is beautiful.
This is beautiful. We've done strip lights at the top. The painting that we've done here is antibacterial painting, so that you don't have the flies all over the space, because it's white. So it's going to attract the flies and all these things. So we have the strip lights here. We have our signature hotel downlights and the simple cornices at the top. The two cornices. We are trying as much as possible to achieve a very robust, in front porch. Yeah. So where we have different styles of design, of architecture, the ionic pillars, the English style ceilings, and all that. It's so beautiful. So
join us as we take you through our project in Thika Greens.
Say what you want to say to me now. I want to wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I want to wake up with you in the morning. Say what you want to say to me now. I want to wake up with you in the morning. Show me.
You remember this space? The way it was, it was just one boring space and all that. But there's nothing much we could do with this space. We just did the gypsum up here and a little bit of the curtain, so that we make it a very big window, as opposed to the way we had very small windows. Are you ready to show them inside?
I cannot wait to show you the inside. Come with us.
Come with us. Oh wow! Yes. Wow, beautiful. What do you think?
This place, the place looks amazing.
It looks amazing. I agree.
Do you remember how it's taken us a long time to decide on what to do? I think the only thing we agreed on was the wainscoting and the LED
lighting.
Yeah.
And we're still stuck at what to do. So I think, guys, you need to tell us what we need to do with this space. Because what did you want?
Personally, I wanted a console table with a very nice art piece.
And you see, we are more or less in the same school of thought, because I also wanted a console table, but maybe with beveled mirrors. Yeah, so maybe you can tell us what you think. What do you think would work? But as it is right now, we already have a plain canvas. Yeah, so I feel like the space is really, really nice.
Yeah.
So it's just that now we just need to accessorize it. Because you see this space, the entire function of this space is, circulation.
Yeah.
So once you come in, you just have... You're just trying to grumble with the fact, do I go to the kitchen, do I go to the living room? So it's your circulation space. Yeah.
It's also a very nice transitional space. So I think now, to support my idea of the art piece, it needs to be as neutral as possible personally, and very functional.
Yeah, I agree. But you remember we are doing a wall of fame here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if we have an art piece here and we have the images of the client, their history and all those things, I feel like it's going to be a little bit too busy, because when you walk in, you're like, okay, this is an art piece. Then this is where they are.
Makes sense.
So I don't know, maybe
help us decide.
You need to cut this tie. So yeah, and then this space now leads us to the living room.
Yeah, literally it's a transition
space. It's a transition space.
Hey,
it looks nice.
I love it.
Yeah. Remember what was in the ceiling? Can you remember?
Imagine, honestly, I'm just trying to remember, but no, I can't even picture it.
It was a popcorn ceiling.
Oh my god!
And then it had so many colors, very many designs.
Was there a green?
There was green. There was maroon.
Was there orange?
There was green. There was maroon. And then there's a chandelier. I don't know. I mean,
a bit of brown on the floor.
Yeah, a little bit of brown. No, on the ceiling.
On the ceiling. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. And then we had like very busy, the gypsum on the side.
Yeah.
It looked very, very busy.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but now you see.
I honestly love it.
Yeah.
Fine wood always delivers.
For a fact.
For sure. The place feels totally different. I feel like I'm in a different space.
Yeah.
And even trying to just remember what was there.
Yeah.
You guys need to see what was there before.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you remember even on this
amazing.
other side. So you remember what we had to do was, pull so we created first the curtain nook.
Yes.
So that we have our curtains flowing from up all the way down.
This I love.
And then we have this small detail where we have this backlight for the curtain. So you have the strip light that's running in warm, so that it complements the color of the curtain. So sometimes when you want some mood lighting and all that, if you imagine you have lighting that's coming from the curtain and all that, it looks really, really nice.
And I honestly appreciate the impact light has to any space.
Yes.
Because already by looking at it,
the
warm light is setting up the mood, making it very cozy.
Yes.
The space feels homey.
It feels homey. It feels like a space that you want to sit in. What do you think about the wall scones?
These ones, I think, for my favorite features, this, of course, would be one of them.
Yes.
In this living room, the wall scones are amazing.
Yeah.
They're giving the room character.
Yeah.
Look at that black and a bit of...
And a touch of gold.
Yes. From a distance. I honestly love this.
Yeah, and the LED lighting that is also warm. If you look at the entire house, we have very little white light.
Okay.
But the warm light, and it's warm, reflective light.
Yes.
So it's not on your face at any one given time. And if you need a lot of lighting, we have the chandelier. And I thank God this was your choice.
And I like the fact that it's not too bright.
Yeah.
So I'm not in a dark room. Because before, the client had a problem with the fact that either the light was too much or
too little.
Just too little.
Yeah.
So I love what we have done here.
Yes.
This is amazing. What is this?
Yes. So this is natural stone.
What?
Yeah. It's called white ruby.
Yes.
So the white ruby is a natural stone, just like mazeras, like granite, and like all those other things.
Yeah.
So we decided to introduce this to bring an earth feel or tone into the house, so that you feel like you're connecting to the earth and you feel like you have a very natural space. Yeah. Everything else is modern and feels like it's upbeat and all those things, but you want something that is very natural, and you want something that will make you feel like you're connecting to the earth. What do you feel?
I feel like it adds warmth.
Yeah.
And I think the one thing about this space is the warmth. Like you just enter and you feel this place is so cozy. And this is the same thing we have there at the entrance.
Yes, at the entrance. You remember when our entrance? So we have the white ruby and we have the river stones. Yes. So that's the same thing we have. So we wanted a continuation so that you feel like you've entered into the same house. You don't feel like, wait, what's happening? That's mazera, so that's bush stone. Then all of a sudden we have some other different type of stone. And you see, it's easy to manipulate it because this is where you would ideally place your soundbar. Yeah, in the event you have a soundbar, this is where you'd place your soundbar. Then there's the detail for the fireplace. Yes. So we have actual firewood. Okay? Yeah. So
guys, it's actual firewood.
It's actual firewood. But don't confuse them. And don't make them think that we are actually going to put it here.
No, this is an electric fireplace.
This is an electric fireplace with decoration.
Yeah.
So this firewood just makes you feel like, sometimes psychologically, just the illusion of fire would make you feel like you're warming up the space.
I think we can agree, guys, that gypsum is overrated.
Yes.
Honestly, if you're looking to engage us, please do not suggest gypsum on the TV wall. Let's try something different.
Yeah.
And you guys can propose as many ideas as possible. We love making the interior process
also
as
fluted
engaging.
panels. Remember?
Yes, and fluted panels.
That's
just overrated.
They're just overrated.
Right.
And we need to stop doing that. We need to explore creativity. Because you see, this is again a feature wall that you will not walk and find into each and every house. Yeah. And then on the side, we introduced like a backlight.
Is this where we had some windows at the back?
Yes, we had a window here and a window on that other side.
I remember. Yes, right here.
So we realized it was, first of all, the windows were not symmetrical.
Yes.
In terms of, this window is a little bit edged to the right, and this one a little bit to the left. So we felt like it was important we close off the windows. Yeah, we seal them off, and then we introduce, like now, the deco shelves on the side. Yeah. And the client was very specific. Why did he want the deco shelves, remember?
Because he normally gets very many awards.
Yes.
He said, I need a place to put all my awards.
And see them. So this was a variance in design. Remember, we were just to close the windows and have, a flat wall.
Yes.
That was just going into the other walls of the house. But now the client was like, I just need a place where I can, see my gifts, my awards. I want to sit down and remember that, yes, I was awarded for this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of engaging professionals. We are not just coming to make a simple wall.
Yeah.
There's aspects we need to consider. Things like functionality.
Yes.
How functional
is
whatever it is you want in your space.
Yes.
Because that's what we do.
Yeah. So, and again, it was not gypsum. So this is creative. I mean, you have glass panes with glass shells, and they're very stable. If you look at some of the gifts that are here or the awards, they are quite heavy. So this could hold, quite some kgs. So it doesn't have to be gypsum. You do something interesting with backlights, and you have them illuminated and all that. Then we move on to this other wall.
Honestly, if this feature wall does not make you, our potential client, want to call us, I don't know what will.
Yes, but I mean, it's beautiful, and I concur with you. Yeah.
So what do we have here?
So here is where we want them to do their portraits. For
the lady of the home
and the man of the house. So that's why they have a waltz gone in the middle. So this is where they're going to be doing their portraits.
Ooh, I love the fact that there's wainscoting on the side. And it's different.
And it's minimal. Because this is the other thing that has really been abused, guys. So you see, less is more. True. You don't get tired once you get into this house. Less is a little bit more. And it takes time, and it takes resources, and it takes a little bit of just getting to understand that, hey guys, these are professionals, and they're just trying to tell us what they have been, or what we actually, because we get to interact with spaces often. So by the time we come to your space, look at it, we already have a light bulb. Ding. This is exactly what we're going to do. And the one thing we'll say about these clients, they were very, very, very cooperative. Very cooperative. They allowed us explore our creativity. So you find this was almost our epitome at the time, because I mean, it looks nice.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it looks really, really beautiful.
The only thing they were attached to.
Yes.
Of course, with any renovation, there's one thing you're really attached to.
Yes.
The sofas. They said, but they touch anything else? Not the sofas.
Not the sofas.
They're very sentimental.
Yes.
So we said, okay.
Yeah,
you know
actually, it's the furniture in general. But I mean, you see, we are not here to bully you. We are not here to coerce you into, doing things in ways that we are here to make sure that your home feels home. So for them, this is comfortable. They love the sofas and all those things. And we are like, okay.
And this is actually very comfortable.
It's comfortable.
I love it.
Yeah.
This is genuine leather.
Yeah,
I would find it hard to let go.
To let go.
Yeah.
So I think it's fine. It's beautiful, and the continuation of the curtain goes all the way to the door that leads now outside.
The curtains.
The curtains are
Do you
really
remember
nice.
what they had before?
Yeah, at least, and that's why there was a bargain. It's like, okay, you won't let go of the furniture, but please, let's let go of the curtains.
Yes.
And the good thing is that they don't regret them. Actually, the curtains are one of the few things that the client really likes. So we want to thank our friends. That's Tanj Curtains. They really came through. They were able to do this in quite a short duration of time. It was a short notice because we needed to move the client back in. So you see, sometimes we are doing renovations when the client is in the house.
Yeah.
So you find that the tolerance level goes diminishing. Yes, every single day. So you're like, okay, fine, we can do this.
Yeah.
So you're like, at week 1, week 2, week 3. It's like, oh my God, no.
Yeah.
You guys need to finish. And when we went to our friends and they were like, okay, you know what? Yes, this is a nice space and we are going to do it. And they were able to do it, I think, in 2 days or 3.
Yeah, in 2 days.
2 days, yes. Because they did it, in 2 days. And the second day is when they installed this at night. So thank you, Tanj Curtains.
The beauty of hiring professionals any day.
Yes.
Maneno ya isli, I know a guy. Wacha kabisa. Save yourself that hassle.
Yeah.
Hire professionals and they will save you a ton of money, a ton, like a lot of time.
And we did not discuss something.
What?
The floor.
Oh yeah, the floor.
Yes.
I think guys will appreciate it better when we move away from the carpet.
Yes.
Let's take a minute of silence to just appreciate this floor.
Yeah, because this is also a miracle. So what do we have here?
These are laminates.
Yeah, you guys need to see what is beneath this laminate. So let me tell you something about laminates. Okay, they're not. These are SPC. So it's a type of a vinyl floor. Yeah. So they are interlocking stone plastic composite. Flooring. It's a type of flooring, yeah. So this flooring, you don't have to do a lot of a hacking and all those things. You just need to make sure that the floor beneath it is smooth. You clean it, and then you do what? You do the interlocking panels, together, so that you do them in such a way they act as your new floor, because it comes on top of the new floor. So the tiles here, as I told you, this house is 10 years ago. So the tiles here, remember, they were shade of brown, and they were so busy. I mean, they look like those marathon running. But I mean, that's what was trendy at the point or at the time, because as you see right now, the floor is very warm.
It's warm
and cozy and warm. Literally, when you step on it, it's warm. And then we went an extra mile and did an underlay. So it's padded in such a way, even when you step on it, it feels also squishy and very comfortable to walk on. Yeah. What do you like about it? Floor.
I like the fact that it's, as you said, very warm.
Yeah.
And the place being a bit cold.
Yeah.
Because this is Thika green. Sometimes it can get too cold.
Too cold, yeah.
So the floor is a bit warm, which is something our clients really appreciate.
Yes.
So I love the fact that it meets their needs.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So given that this house was done 10 years ago, you can already tell you that our clients are not. They're not Gen Z. So you would ask, why do we have a step in the living room and the dining? Why do we have an elevation towards the dining? So you remember people previously in the olden form or style of architecture, people used to raise the dining a little bit higher. Yeah. So it worked for us perfectly because now the only thing that separates now the kitchen and the dining and the living room is that the dining is elevated. It has an elevation of about 100 mm. So it makes it look actually very cool.
Can you call this a sunken living room?
Yeah, it's sunken from the dining.
Rightfully so.
It's sunken from the dining. We are not sinking when we are coming in, but from the dining we are sinking. So you find that we added this small aluminium profile just to have a clean and neat finish. Yeah. Right about here, and the framing. What do you think about
fine wood?
Yeah, the fine wood mahogany framing.
I love this.
Yes,
because it's a very nice transitioning element in this particular space.
Yeah,
the fact that as I walk in from the living room, there's something of visual interest.
Yes,
and color. Like it's very interesting, and I can already tell in my mind that I'm entering into a different space.
Yes,
which I love.
Yes,
and the fact that it's of course the color also blended so well.
Yeah,
to make the space warm. I think I'll keep on overemphasizing on how warm.
Yes, but I mean, homes need to be warm.
Right.
They're not offices. This is a place that you come after. We say it's your rest place from the battlefield. The battlefield being your hustles and bustles for every day. You need to come home and it feels home and it feels like it's welcoming.
Yes.
Yeah. So the framing that we've done here has defined the spaces very, very elaborately.
I agree.
Yeah, so the circulation space almost welcomes you to the living room. So that's why we didn't have a framing between the circulation space and the living room. But we have a mahogany framing between now the kitchen and the dining and the living room, so that this space feels a little bit cozy. Yeah, and it welcomes us now to the
dining.
Say what you want to say to me now. I want to wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I want to wake up with you in the morning. Say what you want to say to me now. I want to wake up with you in the morning.
I know people say
the
kitchen is the heart of the home. I'm just wondering what we can call the dining space, because this space is undermined.
Yeah, it's undermined. And I mean, this is the space that most of the people, eat from. What is prepared from the heart is brought to, let's say, the brain. Because it's your heart that tells you, please love this. And then your brain tells you, okay, let's love it. So it's what is prepared from the kitchen. Anyway, I don't know. But we'll figure out. Guys, you need to tell us, what should we call the dining? Is it now we have the heart of the home, which is the kitchen, and the dining now. So this dining is quite also a transformation. Yeah, you remember, right about here, we had a window and there was a balcony.
Was it here?
Yeah, it was quite small. You remember, it was not an open kitchen initially. So this was all closed up. Yeah?
I remember that.
Yeah, we had, allow me to call it a pinhole, because it was like a pinhole.
Yeah.
There was a very small opening here.
A hatch.
Yeah. No, it's a pinhole. It was really tiny.
It was tiny.
Yeah, so it was a small pinhole here, or an opening that was a service to the dining. So the dining was literally half this space.
You guys, you see where I'm standing?
Yes.
This is where the wall was.
Yes, that's where the wall was. And there was a window here, and then there was a balcony outside, and there was a door. That led to the kitchen there. So we had to bring down this wall.
I remember that.
There was a window there. We closed it up. Was there a window here?
Yes, there was a window. There was a window.
Yeah, we closed it up, and then we introduced now the majestic sliding door. So this sliding door acts as a window and also acts as an entry point from the dining. Because you see, in future, what now we'll propose to the client is that now we do an outside diner.
I can't wait.
So that now these two spaces can marry.
Yes.
Yeah. Then you remember here, this wall was playing.
I remember. So the client had a struggle with space, and they love hosting.
Yes.
They love hosting.
Yeah.
So we came in and factored in the fact that the dining space needs to be enlarged, because before it was a bit tight. Okay. So we had to bring down the wall, as James has said, and we thought of adding additional space.
Yeah.
So because there was no room for a buffet table, this was honestly very important. Yeah. And it plays two roles.
It's actually our buffet table.
Now it is.
Yeah.
Then before we had no buffet table.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that there is storage, and also the fact that aesthetics have also been considered.
Yes.
It's not your boring drawers, cabinets.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is ideally where you see where we have these aluminium glass doors. This is where you would have what?
Your china plates.
And glasses and all those things. So ideally the whole point of these high level cabinets, as Shiro is telling us, is that, you see, the whole point of a buffet table is so that you don't have to transition your utensils from the kitchen to the dining anytime you have a meal, or you're serving a meal, or you're having a quick fix. So you can store these drawers are for storing cutlery. So you can store your cutlery here. You can store your plates
and this
there.
Is ample storage.
It's a lot. I mean, the client, I think I was just having a conversation with her, and she was saying, now I'm running out of utensils.
Wow.
So the first thing when we came in, she was like, You know what, guys?
I have no space.
I have no space. So right now she's like, I have no utensils. And
Trust Finewood to over-deliver.
We over-delivered. Because, I mean, this whole unit that you're seeing here is empty. Yeah. So, but we know that given that now the house is bigger and there's more sitting space, she's going to host more. What do you think? I think this is the highlight also of my... I mean, there's so much to talk about in this house.
This
but I
is
like
your highlight?
Yes, I mean, I like this. Just look at this. I mean,
okay.
The aluminium glass doors, you know, and they're frosted. They're tinted black, actually, not frosted. Sorry. So I mean, you don't get to really see what is inside.
Yes.
So, but you know what is inside. I mean, it's.
Well, if this is your highlight, I think I have another one. I think that we're not... Okay, I also love it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I do.
Yeah.
I honestly do. And then especially because of the light, it's beautiful. But guess what I like most? This is my favorite space in this dining room.
This space also shocked me a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily. I had envisioned a beautiful vanity, but I think not this beautiful. Oh wow, the pressure is really nice. And you remember we had to install a pressure pump? I
remember.
Yeah, so that because most of the plumbing that we do for our spaces, they normally have they require, sorry guys, they require a lot of pressure. So you find the sanitary fittings, the sink, you know, and all those things, for you to optimally and enjoy the pressures and all that, you have to install a pressure pump.
Yeah.
And that's why you will notice once I open this, the pressure is really nice. Yes, it's a lot. It's nice, and then it is just amazing when you're washing your hands and all those things.
Why I like this space is because I know the hassle that comes when you're hosting.
Yes.
And guests need a place to clean up, and you don't have that time to send them maybe outside or maybe to another room to wash. So this is very important, and for me, I felt this stood out because of the decorative effect that we installed right here.
Yes.
So.
And we need to be clear, this is not wallpaper.
And we will not tell you guys what it is.
Yeah, we won't tell you.
So that you can come to the showroom and
give us the job.
No.
Yeah.
Right. Now to the mirror. I think just being a woman, the mirror is highly appreciated. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I honestly love it. The smart mirror, on and off. Oh, love it.
It's beautiful. So I think for me, the other highlight is the vanity cabinet. We also made this. So this vanity cabinet, there's storage down there for paper towels, you know, and you know, your napkins and all those things. You can store them in. You can install them there, and it's handleless. So you find that we've done a small recess where your fingers can go in, and you can open.
Another thing Finewood does, I love.
Yeah.
So, and even the bowl.
Yeah.
It's not your normal, standard, boring bowl.
It's a nice black
and the
vessel
color,
sink.
how it marries with the granite top.
Yes.
The coordination Finewood does.
Yes.
Love it. I'm just appreciating the beauty of this space.
Of the ceiling.
This is not your ordinary gypsum design.
Yes.
Wow.
What you need to know is that when there are two spaces that actually it's most spaces in the house other than the kitchen and the bathroom. There are two spaces that necessarily don't need. Most of the spaces don't need a lot of lighting.
Okay.
Yeah. So you see, like here we have reflective lights. Yeah. We don't have your light the light that comes onto your face like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not subjective. It's reflective. Okay. So this way, you look at this light. I mean, I just love the fact that when you're here having your meal and all that, it's bright enough.
Yeah.
But it's not annoying. You don't get tired because of the lighting.
Yeah.
So you don't strain, and you don't strain because of minimal light. You don't strain because of excessive light.
Yeah. Also, I like how artistic it is. Because honestly speaking, I don't think there's anything I'd probably add to this particular space.
Yeah.
Because this in itself, it steals the show.
It steals the show, 100%.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, this is amazing. And there was even no need for a pendant light or anything.
Or a chandelier.
No chandelier,
Remember, that's
nothing.
also something we had really disagreed about.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
But finally, I listened to myself.
Wow.
Yeah, I listened to you. I honestly wanted a chandelier in the middle and all that just for the glam. But it made sense what Shiro was saying is that the design here, is already complementing itself by virtue of just being the strip lights that are reflective. Yeah.
Hey.
So, do you want to go to the kitchen?
Not before I see this particular space. There's no way we can go to the kitchen without seeing and appreciating this
space
opening.
Yeah, I love this because now it gives you a full view of the dining, fresh air. You can go down this really nice, majestic stairs. Yeah, I mean.
So for anyone living in an old house, you stayed in the house for like 10 years, please, this is more reason to give you, this should give you reasons to call Finewood for us to renovate your spaces and give it a modern touch.
Let's go to the kitchen.
Come.
Where you love it.
This is my favorite part. Yay. I think I understand why people used to tell us sometimes when we were posting photos that, hey, these photos are downloaded.
Yeah. Used to are still telling us.
Yeah, some people are still telling us these photos look downloaded. Yeah. Let me tell you guys, we are good at many things. But the one thing we can honestly brag about, the one thing we can do just by sleeping, I mean, you wake us in a bit of a night and we can do it with excellence, is beautiful, designing beautiful kitchens. So right here, we have this farmhouse kitchen.
Yes.
Ooh, you can tell I love beautiful kitchens. I love beautiful spaces, but the place in every home that has a special place in my heart is definitely kitchens.
Yeah.
So from look at this. Just look at that.
It's beautiful. So I have just a few questions for you. So why the color?
First of all, we were looking to go with a very neutral palette.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. What Finewood does, we have to design the space before we actualize it.
Yeah.
So we have to design, and that's where we agree on so many things, including color palettes.
Yeah.
So the neutral tone is what we were going with in this particular home.
Yeah, so this is what you get when you go through the full design process. From the design brief, you know, the 3D renders, the schedules, you know, and the agreements and all those things. So once you get that, there's no gray area.
Yes.
But yet you did a gray kitchen.
Okay. Wow.
So you got a gray area.
Yeah. That only had so in all honesty, I love this. This is actually grey though.
Yeah, this is white grey.
White grey.
It's white grey.
Thank you guys for moving slightly away from that white, because Finewood was known for black and white kitchen.
Black and white, yeah.
So we're trying to diversify just a little bit, and this is beautiful because this is clear white.
Okay, wait. It's white grey. It's not really clear grey. It's white grey.
White grey.
Because it's lighter in shade.
I love it.
Yeah.
I also love this particular feature right here because of course we went with this farmhouse design, which again, depending on the theme you're going for, you can settle on different things, and they're determined by the types of boards we select. So this one is the press form boards that give that farmhouse look, which is very elegant.
Precise.
This is good.
And I love the fact that we did knobs on the top and we did handles at the bottom.
Yes.
Remember when you were watching those old medieval, you know, movies or cartoons, or they have this type of handle. So guys, they're still trendy till date, and you can find them. So we have handles on the bottom, we have knobs at the top. So the knobs, they're less busy. Yeah.
Just for that visual interest.
Yes. And then they allow you soak in the farmhouse look.
Do you know, this is a timeless kitchen, because 10 years down the line, this will still look trendy.
It will still pop.
The elegance.
Yeah.
Goodness. Press form kitchens.
Yes.
Oh, I love.
And it's a fully fitted kitchen. That's a pelmet. Yeah. So the pelmet, the whole point of the pelmet is to hide the under cabinet lighting.
Yes.
So we have strip lighting that is engraved into the cabinets, and then they're hidden by this small detail here. It's called a pelmet. Yeah. So these pelmets, you're not, the light does not blatantly, bring itself out. Yeah. So
I like this as well.
Yeah.
And this, you know, there's someone who'd ask, you guys are being too much. You guys are being extra. So we need to tell you the essence of such things, apart from the aesthetic value. The fact that at night you can leave this the plinth light on, it makes it's very easy for you to maneuver around and move around the kitchen without necessarily switching on the main lights.
Yes.
Owing to the fact that this is an open plan kitchen, open-ish.
No, it's actually an open plan.
Yeah.
Because that's why we brought down this wall. You remember?
Yeah.
And that's why we removed, there was a door here.
Yes, I remember that.
That's why we removed this door and, expanded the space a little bit more.
Do you know, it actually looks bigger. It honestly looks
way, way bigger. Yeah.
And the one thing I also like is the fact that storage now is no longer a problem.
It's no longer a problem. But you missed something before we go. Our sockets. Yeah, if you realize something, our sockets are way off the countertop. Like, it's not your normal height. Most of the guys will do them at this level. We do it slightly higher.
Yes.
So we have a reason why. Of course, we will not tell you, so that you call us for us to put them in your kitchen. And also the backsplash. The choice of doing like the big tiling.
This is beautiful.
Yes.
This is beautiful.
It makes it less busy.
I think it may look like we are a bit proud. I don't know to call it proud, but the fact that we appreciate our own work.
Yes.
We honestly love what we have done here.
Yes, yes.
The team at Finewood delivers.
Yes.
Call us.
So why are we calling it a fitted kitchen?
Well, because most of the appliances are inbuilt.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So look at this, the hob right here. It's inbuilt. It's not your ordinary 6-burner freestanding cooker.
Yeah.
This is inbuilt, and especially when you're looking to go with a modern touch, these inbuilt appliances help elevate your kitchen and give it that modern look, which is what I think everybody is going for.
And I mean, it also saves you space. Right here at the bottom, here, you have space for cutlery and all that. You understand? So you have the soft close runner, drawers here. So there's so much you can store here. Your daily use utensils, all your pans and everything that you're using as a quick fix. Conveniently is on this top. Yeah. So that on this other side, you're able to have a worktop.
Yeah.
And I remember you introduced guys to someone.
Ooh, Andy.
Yes.
If you guys are floating and you don't know what it is we're talking about, please go back and watch our previous video so that you know who our special friend is.
Yeah, we put the link up here. Yeah.
Okay, so now this is our hood. And it's different.
It's a chimney hood. And it's a manual hood. Because here you will not talk to Andy.
So
there's a lot didn't say lights on?
No, I didn't say lights on because this is not automatic as compared to the other one.
Yeah.
So this one is manual, but it's also good. Yeah. The beauty of the automatic one is the fact that you don't have to press too much.
Yeah.
But this one is still okay depending on what the look you're going for.
Yeah.
So this one, as always, different speeds. Functionality, it works, it's amazing. This is a must-have for every kitchen.
So it's safe to also say that it doesn't really it's just preference, guys. It's preference. There's someone who doesn't want a lot of they don't want Andy in their house. That would be me. Yeah, but you see, in this case, for this client, they were happy with this hood because it blended with the sockets, it blended with all these things, the countertop, the handles, and everything.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the color that was the main preference, but the fact that also they were able to do what? To get something that was manual.
Yes.
Yeah? Remember, they also don't believe in possibly a lot of technology. They want something that is practical. If this goes off, if this does this, it's a preference. So then moving on to your tall unit.
Ooh, before we go to the tall unit, hey, look at this.
Yes.
The vintage fridge.
Yes.
So our client is very sentimental.
Yeah.
So this was one of the first appliances they ever bought. So and it's still working, so they wanted to maintain
it's actually really good.
Yeah. It's spacious, it's good, and it's giving that vintage vibe. So I like this for this kitchen.
Yeah.
Ooh, what do we have here?
So here with the tall units, remember guys, we told you once we fit in our appliances, they're normally inbuilt, so you don't have the luxury of going to put them on and off and all that. So we put the the electrical guards and everything on the inside, and then they're screwed here. So how to operate them? We normally install DP switches on the side. So if I do this, the oven will go on, and if I put this one on, the microwave will go on. Yeah, so that would be the biggest highlight of this tall unit. Again, it accessorizes the space. It doesn't necessarily make you feel like it brings character, and it breaks the spaces, because now we have something black here and all those things. And then it's also easy to use from here.
Exactly.
So you see the height that we also use. This will ideally be your baking station. So you get things from the oven and use this as your baking station.
Did you just call that a baking station? Yeah. Isn't this where we had the door previously?
This is where we oh my god. Yes, this is where we had the door that would exit from this kitchen. So you would exit now. Now if we were to exit here, we would exit into our new dining. So there was a corridor, a veranda right from around here. Okay, so this veranda here is what we also pulled, and we achieved this part of the kitchen. And then right here we had the small pantry. So there was a door somewhere around here. So we had a pantry here, and there was no door there. So the door was here, and that was just a pantry.
And I think this is more reason for you guys to probably renovate your space. Because in terms of maximizing on the space and making it look very aesthetically pleasing, and also maximizing on storage and things like functionality, definitely, please, renovating. If you're thinking of renovating, please, this is the time to do it. For transformation of your spaces.
Over to you now.
So what we decided, or rather what we normally tell all our clients, is that there's importance in just adding a smart feature, a smart appliance in your space, just to make it different, to make it interesting. I mean, you've waited 10 years to do renovation, so definitely you deserve the best there is in the market. So of course, this is our smart sink right here, and I think you can show us. Because I want to use it, man. But
so you see, it goes on. It can tell you the temperature.
Hot.
Yes. So what happens here? This is only hot because we had previously put on the pump. So what we installed at the bottom right here is an under sink pump. So it's a pump and a heater. So you would say, hey, is that a pump? Is that a heater? No, it's a pump and it's a heater. Okay. So when you put on the water like this, when it goes blue here, it means the water is cold. So right about here, we installed a DP switch. So this DP switch will activate the pump and the heater. Okay. So now I want us to demonstrate and maybe just put on the water. Okay. So we'll give it a few minutes to run so that the pump and everything else can kick in. And I know you guys won't feel the heat, but we will not lie to you. So far we have not.
We'll tell them.
So I want you to just touch the water. So I want to do something.
Amazing. Oh, the pressure. My God.
So you have different functions. You could literally shower from here, guys. I mean, I feel like that's exactly what I want to do. I want to shower from here. So when you have this feature, when you're greasing, you have greasy plates and all those things, it's easy for you to work around them. When you have this, when you're rinsing your glass, I mean, look at this. There's a lot of pressure that's coming in from this here. So you can rinse your glass from there. You can wash your fruits from here, with warm water. Or even you can decide to wash them from here.
And it's actually very good. So for people living in cold places, this is a must-have. Because you want to avoid probably doing your dishes with cold water or cleaning up with cold water. This is definitely a must-have. Well, there's so many things to like. This is one of the many. I love it.
Can we show them our new now pantry, which is it's our pantry that is inside the kitchen now. Because remember what we said, the client is now asking, what do I do with all this space? Yeah, so there's a lot of storage space now, which was now the menace before. Yeah.
So I like, we introduced more storage, of course, on this side.
Yeah.
And we normally personalize the space for the client. So the client felt it's very necessary to still maintain the freezer.
Yeah.
And we had to create room for this freezer right here.
Yeah.
Again, vintage. The client is attached to the freezer, so they love it.
Yeah.
And it fits in this kitchen, despite the fact that it's modernized.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And look at this. More space. More counter space.
Yeah.
What would you use this space for, though?
I mean, I would just use it as a transition space. I mean, if I got something from here, from probably this space, I just place it here. You know, sometimes maybe you're just looking and looking and looking. Practically, you see, this is possible. Like, it's something that you can see we are doing it like right now.
Yes.
Yeah, let me just not empty her whole freezer.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I think personally, I'd probably do a coffee station right here. Because you still have this space. I mean, the space is
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
So that's the variant. I mean, you can easily, with our spaces, you can easily play around more or less everything. Like, we allow you, they are very neutral. You can use this for this, use this. So we don't necessarily fix it and say, listen, guys, this is just for storage and this is just for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And here we introduced a tall pantry.
ooh.
Yeah. So some just pantry space where the client can put. Oh, that rice smells nice.
It does.
Must be from where? Oh,
Makes me
actually,
hungry.
I'm hungry. Do we go outside?
Well, not before we ask people what's making them not call Finewood ASAP.
Yes.
Now.
You need to, but in the meantime, let's go outside.
Let's go.
So when we came in, we found the pump was outside. As you can hear, there's a pump that's out here, and that's a main pump that supplies the water up. Okay. So we decided to house for the pump. And instead of just housing for the pump, we housed for the pump, housed for the gas, and introduced a
cylinder.
sink. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is where we are going to have our dirty sink. So you have potatoes, you have things that you need to rinse before you now take them to our very nice smart sink. You're going to be rinsing them from here and washing them from here.
Something Finewood does, we always discourage anyone to put their gas cylinder inside.
Yeah.
So we try and make provisions outside the house,
Yeah.
of course for safety reasons, and freeing up space within the house.
Yeah.
So yes.
So I feel like we did I'm so sure we did a very good job.
Scale of 1 to 10, I'd say we've done an 8, a solid 8.
Yeah, it's a solid 8. But the workmanship, overall, the design and everything, we definitely scored a 9.9. I mean, they normally say there's no 100%. So let's be realistic. We did a 9.9.
Yeah, so talk to us. Give us those ratings. Tell us, what do you think?
Yes.
Did we score a 9, a
Yes,
10?
yes.
I hope you guys will be kind to us.
Yes. Give us the crit. We are ready.
Yeah.
Positive criticism. It helps us grow.
It does.
Yeah, there are a few things we've changed. I remember there's a time I was driving and I was doing a vlog, and the client a client just commented and said, hey, please put on your safety belt.
Yeah.
So for that client, if you're watching, you saved our lives. So we normally buckle up the first thing when we get into the car. So you see, your feedback helps us. So you can reach us on our socials.
Yes. That's Instagram, Facebook, X.
Yes.
So on all those platforms, and also subscribe. Your subscription means a lot to us, and we can't wait to hear more from you and give you more content.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
See
you
on
so
the
much.
next one.
See you on the next one.
Say what you